When you train or compete early in the morning, do you skip breakfast? If you do, you might not be performing as well as you could. Many people skip breakfast because they don't want to feel sluggish or don't want that upset stomach. But have you considered how much more energy you could have if you fueled your body before you trained or competed? Here's my advice as a nutrition coach. First of all, a couple of disclaimers. Not everyone likes every food, or maybe you have an intolerance to gluten or lactose, for example. So when you do need to eat early, make sure you pick something you enjoy eating. But what if what you eat makes you feel sick? Well, the solution is don't try something for the first time when you need to eat early. The last thing you want is an upset stomach right before you go out to compete. So find something that is familiar to you, that can be digested easily, and that you enjoy eating. In your training, if your training or competition or match starts between 5:30 and 8 o'clock, say, you want something that you can digest quickly and gives you energy straight away. My suggestion here is white bread with jam or honey. White bread is digested much quicker than wholemeal or multigrain bread, and jam and honey are primarily sugar, so they also get digested quite quickly. You could also try a peanut butter and jam sandwich. This has energy, but also has a bit of added protein as well. If you can't eat gluten, then my suggestion would be to eat something made with corn. Here in Australia, we have a product which is like a dry cracker that's about 90% maize. You could eat that with jam or honey as well, but if you don't enjoy a sweet breakfast, my first suggestion would be to try a cheese sandwich instead, again with the white bread. You could also add some relish or chutney to this, which also contains some essential micronutrients. The corn crackers also work well for this. But what if you want something that's really light? What's the best thing? My answer is fruit. Fruit like bananas and grapes are fantastic for quick energy early in the morning. If your training or your match starts between 7:30 and 9 o'clock, you might have more time to eat. But what if you don't? Maybe you need to travel for an hour to get to the venue. Let's deal with that next. First though, if you have more time, a more substantial breakfast is definitely better. Toast here is a good option, again with the white bread. If you're eating around 7:30 and competing at 9, whole grain or multigrain toast is better because that is longer lasting energy. Be sure to include some protein, like peanut butter for example. You could also try wheat or corn-based cereal, and if you eat this with milk, you'll also be sorted for protein. Just be sure to top up with fruit before you hit the field. So coming back to what if you need to be ready at 8:30 and have to leave home at 7 in order to get there? Well, in that case, I'd go with the suggestions from earlier, but make it something that you can eat in the car. So a sandwich works really well for this, or those corn thins that I mentioned before. Sandwiches you can have with peanut butter and jam. That gives you a bit of protein and a bit of energy straight away, but also that longer lasting energy for later on. What's your go-to breakfast when you need to get up early? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more suggestions for a protein to eat at every meal, check this video out. And remember, keep doing hard things to achieve your goals.